hold on. And almost instantly after that, the doctor says, well, we're looking at 2 babies. Twins!
Twins!
And you know what that means? It's story time with Scott Michael, baby. You see, I've already got 2 beautiful children. They're my heartbeat, my legacy. But when my wife told me we were expecting number 3, and then we found out there was 4, it would be number 4, that there were 2, they were gonna be twins. The very first words out of my mouth weren't what you'd expect from a dad who loves being a dad. It made me realize something I wasn't ready to admit. Fatherhood forces you to face yourself, your age, your flaws, your fears. And in that moment, I was scared. Scared I wouldn't have the energy, the patience, and the strength to raise another child the way that they deserve. So I'm at work one day, recording some content. My wife calls me up and says, hey, are you sitting down? I said, yeah, sure, what's up? She goes, are you gonna be a dad again? So the news of being pregnant is something in itself. Me as a dad of 2, I was good with having 2 kids, and I'm 40 years old. That was more than enough. I've already been blessed. I got my little girl, I got my boy. So after about 2 weeks of knowing the news of pregnancy, we have the appointment set up and we finally go to the ultrasound. Well, I'm not gonna lie, my wife has been a little all over the place. So I already had a weird gut feeling in my belly. Anyways, so we go to the doctor. It's me, her, my son. We take my son, my daughter's in school, and her best friend. We all tag along. Hope that's nothing dangerous. The doctor steps out, lets us all get set up, comes back in. Are you guys ready? Yes, we're ready. They do what they need to do. They set it up. I'm looking up at the screen, and immediately I saw it. And so did my wife. She goes, baby, I said, shush, shush, hold on. And almost instantly after that, the doctor says, well, we're looking at 2 babies. Twins. I'm not gonna lie, I broke down into tears instantly. Waterworks. And this wasn't a good or a bad type of crying, it was just an overwhelming of emotion, an overwhelming sense of emotion. Every thought going through my head, good and bad. Now, if having a 3rd kid at the age of 40 wasn't overwhelming enough, imagine what it felt like hearing that you were about to go from 2 to 4 at the age of 40. Twins. I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to think, I didn't know how to process it. As a matter of fact, I'm still processing it. And this is almost 2 weeks later of getting the news. You see, that hit me real hard. I wasn't thinking about joy or excitement or legacy. Not in that moment. I was thinking about age, energy, and about if I still had it in me to raise another kid, let alone 2. But then I laughed, because let's be real. Fatherhood is like the Royal Rumble. You think the match is almost over and then, surprise, number 30 walks down the ramp. And ready or not, you've got to go another round. And you know, the truth is yeah, maybe I am older. Maybe it will be harder. But my kids don't care about that. They don't care if I'm 30, 40, or 50. All they care about is that I show up every day with love, with fight, and with everything I've got left in me. And that's what hit me. I'm not too old to raise another child, or 2. I'm seasoned. I've been through the wars. I've got more wisdom, more grit, and more heart than I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. And maybe that's exactly what this new life needs. So this has been another episode of Tales from the Dadzone, the fight, the fandom, and the fatherhood. We may be underrated now, but we're raising undeniable legacies. And the next chapter, you don't want to miss it, baby.
you.